We're forging pancakes. We are forging pancakes. This is really happy. I love forging things, and pancakes are great, so why not forge pancakes? Always an amazing thing. I think these are ready measured packets of brown sugar. This is going to make me so happy. Oh man, so happy. They have quarter-cup packets of pre-measured brown sugar. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I didn't know that existed. Like, that's awkward. Sorry, I have the weirdest, like, baking items here that I don't really use all the time. Oh, like sprinkles. Sprinkles. Oh, shit. That packet of sugar just opened itself. Sugar's still good, though. It is definitely packed. As must of it. Jackson! Come here, Jack. Come here. Look. 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 Come here. Come here. I mean, he likes it. That's okay. He doesn't have to like pancakes. I like pancakes. So anyway, yeah. Hi, welcome back to Forging Pancakes. Sorry if my stuff seems to be getting a little more and more ADD as the day goes on. I just have so many problems with this. First off, the software, the actual freaking program, bothers me. And second off, life. Okay, but now that I have adequately vented at you guys, thanks for being here for me. Love you all. We can get back to Dag. Dagger here is a way of life. It's definitely a thing that we do. Now, a safe dagger weapon is one that, when used as intended, will not result in bruises, broken bones, or knocking out teeth if an unarmored person is struck with a full-strength swing. In order to ensure that rule, before being allowed out onto the field, all weapons are tested at full force. So, weapons testing, you go light, medium, hard. The reason being that, you know, sometimes you do get on the battlefield that good lucky shot, and you get to hit somebody, and you get to feel their face crunch. And, well, if you're swinging a lead pipe wrapped in duct tape, first off, they're going to not pass that. But if they didn't have weapons check, you could totally just have a lead pipe wrapped in duct tape and fuck somebody's shit up. We don't want that. Not in our lives. I don't need that in my life. Cheerio cookies. Sorry, I make the weirdest pancake. No swung weapon. They have over a third of overall length unpadded, or more than 30 inches unpadded. So, it can't be a third unpadded. Or rather, a third or 30 inches is the maximum length you can have unpadded. And both of those, whichever distance is smaller, is the one that works. So, for example, I have a blue weapon. This one, no more than a third can be unpadded. This one is actually a quarter. Let's look at the red. This is less than 30 inches, but it's also a third of the weapon is unpadded. It's awesome because that rule aims to make sure that people don't seriously injure each other with like an unpadded thing with just a little bit of padding. Now, the hafts on axes, flails, maces, polearms, and the like usually have to just be safely padded, glazed, and other things like that, have privacy patterns. And they tend to hurt like a bitch when you run into them. So you want to avoid running into them at all costs. If you can avoid getting smacked by the haft of a polearm, you are surely doing yourself a favor, because polearm hafts are not a joke. They do not feel good. You will not enjoy it. You will go down crying like a little bitch. So good. We are ready for pancakes. There will be porridge. You know what? I didn't get chocolate chips. Should probably put some chocolate chips in the pancakes. I feel like that won't be very healthy. Alright, go Jackie. So I make my pancakes a little weird. I tend to actually do them on a pan. And I use an entire can of Pam non-stick cooking spray. To make sure that it's nice and greased. The entire can. All the Pam. All the Pam, because nothing's more non-stickifying than Pam. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. This is my roommate's Pam, so I don't care. Anyway. The flat bladed weapons have to be safely padded to prevent injury from striking with the flat. Now, flatting is not a thing that you want to do, but it is a thing that happens. So you always want to make sure that you've got something that needs a preparation for flatting. Because if you flat someone and they can feel the core, you're probably going to hurt them. If not, you're going to piss them off. And that's almost as bad as hurting them. So let's not do that. Single-edged weapons like blades and cutlasses have to have their non-striking edge clearly marked with a 12-inch piece of silver or gray duct tape, at least 1 inch wide. Why? Because if someone else picks up their weapon, we want to make sure that anyone who possibly uses that weapon will know for absolute certain which side they're okay to hit people with and which side they can't hit people with. Because it would really suck if you picked up a weapon and hit someone with the flat at full force and then went down with a sack of potatoes. You'd probably feel a little bad, just a little bit. Maybe not, I wouldn't feel bad. Now, we wait. While the pancakes forge. And we get to this Socratic seminar. You know? We're going to sit in a circle and discuss our feelings. It'll be great. You'll love it. I'm going to get really, really Dora the Explorer right now. And quiz you on a couple things. So, what type of weapon when swung two-handed can break shields with 2 hits? Good. If you've been reading your MOA. What have I been forging the entire length of this vlog? No. You know what it is. Yes. Pancakes. Forging pancakes. You are so smart. What color is the stabby tip designated by? Yep. You got it. Green. So, what does, I forgot to put honey in the pancakes, damn it. I don't even know. What is Dagonir? That's a close enough answer. I give you credit for that one. And finally, a swung weapon may have no more than what fraction of its length unpadded, or how many inches? Correct. 1/3, 30. Now that we've gone over the rules, we can start our blog, Forging Pancakes. Oh wait, we're halfway through the rule book. So, weapon weight. Blue weapons must weigh 12 ounces. Red weapons must weigh 24 ounces. Both swords must balance above the unpadded handle section. Now, the shaft or blade of a red or blue weapon may not flex greater than 45 degrees, and the weapon is strung in the plane or direction of the striking surface. The shaft of a spear or javelin may not flex greater than 90 degrees under reasonable testing stress. No weapons other than aluminum shafted arrows may have metal cores. Metal cores are fucked up. Don't do that. No weapons may have a spike or blade at the pommel end. Note that double-ended weapons may have stabbing points at ends, but this is different from a blue sword with a green stabbing spike on the pommel. No swung weapon may have more than 1/3 of its overall length unpadded, nor have more than 30 inches. A stabbing weapon is allowed to have less padding because it is not made to be swung. Disallowed weapons include, but are not limited to, nets, lassos, punji sticks, nunchucks, tonfas, double-ended daggers, punch daggers, and madhu. When you strike an opponent from behind, simultaneously call out the color of your weapon, red or double green. You also want to do this from in front, because if you're swinging with both hands and it's a red hit, but you swing like a little bitch, no one's going to know that it's a red hit unless you call it red, to which they will probably respond with, nope, meaning you swing like a little bitch. Swing hard. Blue weapons. They are edged or masked weapons intended primarily for one-handed use. Minimum total length of 12 inches, which includes the handle and pommel and whatnot. So you could essentially make a tiny little 8-inch blade. Just saying, you could. Now, blue weapons, other than flails, may have green stabbing tips or spikes. So blue weapons that are flails cannot. You can never have a red flail. Flails are always blue regardless of size. You have a giant, like 5-foot-long flail, it's still a blue weapon. Red melee weapons are long hacking and smashing weapons intended to be used primarily with 2 hands. A red weapon used with 1 hand counts as a blue weapon for damage. Red weapons may have green stabbing tips. Red weapons do go through armor on the first hit when used 2-handed, same as green stabs 2-handed. All red weapons, when used 2-handed, can destroy a shield with 2 solid blows from their legal striking surface. Blows which are mostly blocked by another weapon, and light or glancing hits to a shield do not count as shield-breaking hits. The fighter wielding the shield judges whether they are shield-breaking red hits. However, the physical size of the fighter delivering the blows must always be considered, i.e., a solid hit from a small, light person will generally feel much lighter than one from a more massive fighter. Make sense? Okay, I'll go over it again. No, wait, no, I won't. Just use the links. One-handed green thrusts do not penetrate armor, including pull Q style thrusts, where the spear slides through one hand while being pushed with the other. You're not using the force from both hands, you're using the force from one hand. Just because you're resting your other hand on it doesn't mean you're using both. Like, come on guys. Grow a brain. Spears. I don't think they have a length. Nope. They don't. Actually, I want to see how short you can make a spear, because I'm extremely curious now. You guys have me curious. Did you know that Daggerbear is the oldest LARPing organization and has the strongest following in Maryland and Virginia? Maryland and Virginia is kind of where it's from. Don't be like that. Texas Dagger here is growing, but we're so far away from the original 13 colonies. Like, chillax, bro. I think it's time for me to begin baking. So we're going to bake, and then we're going to bake. Make sense? So, we're making a short spear. Oh, we can craft! Yes, crafting's a good thing. So here's pancakes that we're going to forge. We'll see how they come out. I mean, worst case scenario, they're gross. Best case scenario, they're kind of gross.